Yo, this is W Soul 13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends. Today we're gonna look at the Summon Rush for Hurndig. I'll let you know what I think, what your strategy should be, right? Let's check it out. So, 1070 to get the rare. For everybody just doing the fusion, I guess the easy way or the the regular way is just to get the fusion rare, then that's it. 1070, you're good. Scathix is available at 3,000 and there's a Lego book at 3,500. So to me, if you're planning to pocket Scathix and get Hurndig at the same time, that's around 7 sacred shards. I don't think it's bad. You know, if you have mystery shards to kind of like soften that blow, maybe like 1,000 mystery shards, so that's 5 sacred shards to get Scathix and a Lego book and an epic book. I think that's not a bad deal. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. But in order to make a true valuation, because it is a 10x event, right, we're gonna have to take a look at what they're offering up for us in terms of all right, so let's take a look. Who do they have up for us? So 10x basically means summon rates stay the same, but if you summon an epic or a legendary, you get a 10 times chance of getting these epics or legendaries. All right, so 2 hack. I don't think you're summoning void shards for this, in my opinion. For 2 hack, 2 hack isn't good enough. If you're F2P or low spender, don't even look at the legendaries, right? Because very low chance of you getting any of those. Aox. So Aox is actually one of the better epics for Lizardmen and really strong for Clan Boss, okay? So he's got this heal and then I think a decrease attack and decrease crit rate, which is great for Clan Boss, and then poison on his A1. You know. Yeah. Aox is definitely worth getting, not pulling for, going out of your way to pull for, but he is actually pretty strong if you do get him. Because most likely some of you are opening. So we got Claude the beast feeder. Let's make sure we say that right. All right. So what does he do? Increase speed, increase accuracy. Okay, increase accuracy. That's good. Shield buff champ. 2-turn duration. 3-turn cooldown if booked. And decrease crit rate. So not that amazing. He's okay. Now what is it? Heals ally with the lowest HP by 10% of their max HP at the start. So it's a passive heal, but only heals 1 ally. It's okay. It's not great. I wish I was higher, like 20%, but it's still pretty good. It's not as good as Doom Priest or, Sky Touch Shaman, stuff like that. But check this out. Duke the Pierce. Okay, so Duke is actually one of the best epics they put out. This A3 isn't that great. And there's an option for you to turn this off now, But in normal dungeon runs, it should be fine to keep it on. Attacks all enemies and can put on decreased attack and decreased def at the same time. And then he has decreased accuracy on his A1. And then ally def in faction crypt, so really strong in orc faction crypt, of course. But just strong in general. Decrease attack and decrease defense AoE on the same skill. That's really strong. That's like Stagnite strong. Stagnite is marginally better. No, not marginally. Actually, a lot better, in my opinion, because he puts decreased speed on. So that kind of just increases his utility all in all. But that being said, the money skill for Stagnite is that decreased defense and decreased attack AoE, right? So that's what you're gonna get in terms of the epics. And now, I think the big question you have all on your minds is, should I spend 15 sacred shards to get Helior? So check this out. I got 13. I actually have a way to get a sacred shard if I really, really wanted to. And that is in Nightmare Campaign, right? I can get a sacred shard there. And then, well, there's no way I'm going to get the sacred shard on Doom Tower, because I just started hard. So there's no way I'm going to be able to get the Sacred Shard on Doom Tower, even if I could finish Doom Tower, which I can't right now. And basically the only other way I'm going to get a Sacred Shard is if I get lucky and just pull a Sacred Shard off my clan boss chest, which I actually did this morning. I got lucky and pulled a Sacred Shard off my clan boss chest. So I'm going to need at least one more to even stand a chance of 15. My opinion. Let's take a look at Helior, okay? He is very strong, right? Extremely strong. So he's got this heal on his A1. If you stack, that also will stack up defense. And then this A2 is a shield based on damage you deal, which is like Miscreated Monster, right? And then this A3 transfers all the debuffs from all your allies. So it's a team cleanse to one enemy. And the accuracy needed to land it will be based on his resistance and accuracy combined, right? So that's really strong. You can build him with high accuracy. And then whenever an ally that has 2 or more debuffs is attacked, this champion will also 30% of the damage inflicted. So it's, you build him like a tank, right? High HP, high def, high resistance, high speed. And so the real question is he worth 15 sacred shards? I think the answer to that is probably yes, if you're starting out in a game or progressing. Very. As a carry for Faction Wars in Bannerlords, yeah, for sure, he's gonna get you through Faction Wars, no problem. I think. I think he is probably one of the champs that can definitely get you through Faction Wars pretty easily. 15 sacred shards is not that bad, you know, if you've been skipping all the 2x events. Like, I think mostly the past 2x events I've been skipping, and I'm in within range. So if you've been kind of like copying what I've been doing, then you should be within range as well. So it should be a pretty reasonable question for you to think about trying to get him. My opinion, me personally, I'm not gonna go for it. The reason why is I already have Brogni. So if you went for Brogni, Brogni is kind of like strictly better than Helior, right? You still get the increased shielding thing, but you just have so much more utility with Brogni than Helior does. For Faction Wars and Bannerlords, like if you really, really, really need him there, maybe I'll think about it. But at the same time, Bannerlords isn't really that hard to build for, because you'll have Archmage Helmut and Valerie as kind of like your base. Then you can just surround them with all the other control champs that you want. Control really is a premium for Bannerlords because of the boss that you fight, the ally attack boss. Like, you want control for that boss. So I think it's better to save your sacred shards for the next fusion events, right? But for me personally, my strategy is I want to get Scathix, and I want to use my mystery shards to get the extra legendary book. So that means I can pull 5 sacred shards, right? 2,500 points. 3,000 to get Scathix, 3,500 to get the legendary book. So 500 points per pull. I'm going to pull 5 today, right now, to get the legendary book and get Scathix at the same time. So wish me luck. Let's see what we get. I already have Aox, but I wouldn't mind getting dupes. I'll probably end up using them as books. So to get a tour. Huh. How come I don't know who this guy is? Is this guy new? Provoke. What? A1 has provoke. A2 has provoke. Then A3 has counterattack. Ah, very strange. And immune to control except provoke. Oh, partners with Kalia. Okay. Huh, never heard of that guy. He's okay. It's not that great. Provoke. Provoke's always good, but how many do we do? Damn, I lost track. Okay, so Sandlash Survivor. Very strong. Epic. Right. Ah, so I can do two more. Let's do two more. I actually just pulled a legendary on my last sacred chart, so I don't expect to pull one here. I'm nowhere near my mercy system. Marksman. All right, Marksman is actually one of the underrated poisoners in the game. Early Nightmare Clan boss, he's viable, and in fact, I use him to do up to a 2 key, I think. But yeah, 3 or 4 key is in Nightmare with Marksman is very viable. Combined with another poisoner or as your primary poisoner is fine. And who we get? Geomancer. Wow, this guy has been seeing waves because of. I keep hitting this. Why do I keep hitting this thing? That's my S pen, sorry. So removes all buffs from target enemy and then steals all buffs, reduce cooldown of quicksand grass. What is this? Oh, this is the money skill right here. Um, this places an HP burn and weaken. All right, it has turn meter manipulation and stuff, but this is really the reason why Geomancer is making waves is because he deals a lot of damage in clan boss. What he does is um, he mitigates damage, right? 15% damage mitigation. That is huge. And then deflects that 15% damage to an enemy that's has an HP burn that's been put by this champion. So if you place that HP burn on his A3 onto the clan boss, every time he smacks you, you reflect the damage, and it can trigger giant. Is it giant killer? Yep. So that's a lot of damage. Basically, you can deal a ton of damage with Geomancer. I think he is strong enough to be put in like a 1 key comp for both Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, that's how strong he is as an epic. This is what I'm talking about in a game where you value champs on the epic side more than the legendary side because that's where the power's at, you know? So yeah, we're at 2,500 points. Let's take a quick look. I'm almost done. I'm actually already done with the Hurndig fusion, right? I just need to level up all the food and stuff. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. Summon rush. Yep, that's it. We're at 2,500 points. 2,500 points, and then I'm gonna spend the 1,000 mystery shards to get Scathix and that legendary book. That's my plan for my account personally. Most people, you're happy to stop here. 1070. That's a couple of sacred shards, a few mystery shards. So good luck with your pulls. I hope you get something great, and I'll see you all next time.